everybody? This is Rob from Filth Mob Breaks, and today we're running through a list of the top 5 most expensive single cards ever sold in history. This video was updated on September 15th, 2020, so if you're watching this video after that date, then it's possible that this list has changed. Let's get it started. Number 5. Coming in at number 5 on this list, the 2009 Bowman Mike Trout Red Refractor signed rookie card sold on May 20th, 2020. It was a part of the Spring Premium Collection for Golden Auctions, and with a starting bid of $75,000, this auction's 28 bids brought the card's final price up to $922,500. The seller? Vegas Dave. Now, Vegas Dave is a sports gambling guru who bought the Red Refractor in early 2019 for $180,000. What's that, like a 500% return in a little over a year? Damn. I mean, this card came from the 2009 Bowman Chrome Draft Picks and Prospects and was one of the 5 Red Refractors printed, which means there's still 4 out there. Number 4, King James's 2003-2004 Upper Deck Exquisite Collection Rookie Patch Autograph sold on July 18, 2020. It was also part of a Golden Auction, the Michael Jordan Summer Premier Collection, and started with a bid of $150,000. This auction had 34 bidders and resulted with a final price of $1.8 million. The seller was a venture capitalist from Silicon Valley named Bill Lee, who bought the card back in January of 2015 for $95,000. How's that for a come up? The card is now in the hands of Lior Avidar, the CEO of a tech company that specializes in direct mail services. This is currently the most expensive basketball card ever sold. And what's crazy is that this card is numbered 14 of 23. The signature is slightly smudged on the bottom left, and the patch on this card is nothing special. Imagine what a patch with the 2 or a 3 would fetch. This card came from Upper Deck's Exquisite Collection, which made thousands of sports collectors balk at the idea that they need to pay $500 for a pack. But if you think Bill Lee made out, if you bought a $500 pack back then, the last one that sold was on June 22nd, which was almost $26,000. And right now on eBay, the asking price, $50,000. What? I mean, if that sale goes through, that's a 10,000% return. Not too shabby. Number 3. 1952 Topps Mickey Mantle signed and graded with a PSA Mint 9 grading sold on April 19th, 2018 for $2.88 million. This is the only card in the countdown which was not sold on Golden Auctions platform, but on Heritage Auctions after 22 bids. This is one of only 6 Mantles that have a rating of PSA 9, and what's nuts is that there's actually 3 Mantles that are rated 10. The seller of this card was former NFL offensive lineman Evan Mathis, and it was sold to finance a new house for his family in Tennessee. You traded a card for a house? Since then, Evan has been flipping cards full time until December of 2019 when a scandal broke out accusing Evan of trimming cards. Number 2, the holy grail of sports cards collecting, a 1909-11 T206 white border Honus Wagner PSA 5 was sold at the inaugural Great American Trading Card Auction by Golden Auctions on October 1st, 2016. This card held the record for the most expensive card until number 1 on this countdown beat it out in 2020. It sold for a whopping $3.12 million, which is actually $2 million less than what Golden Auctions expected. Because of its unusually large borders due to a miscut, this card has been dubbed the Jumbo Wagner. With its large borders, you could hypothetically trim out a perfect PSA 9 or 10 graded Honus, and that doesn't exist. The rarity of this card stems from when the original manufacturer, American Tobacco Company, abruptly stopped production on the card, resulting in only 50 to 200 of these being circulated. It's been speculated that production stopped due to contract issues, or because Wagner simply didn't want to promote tobacco use to children. Good God. This is the oldest card on the countdown, and the majority of its life was spent in the hands of a Vermont collector who passed it down to his daughter on his desk. Since then, the card has switched hands 3 times before being submitted to PSA in 2008 to be graded. Prior to the sale, the most famous version of this card is the Gretzky Honus Wagner, which held the record when it sold for $2.8 million to Arizona Diamondback owner Ken Kendrick back in April of 2011. The Gretzky Honus Wagner is the only Wagner ranked higher than the Jumbo Wagner with a PSA grading of 8. I mean, I'm sure in today's market, this would fetch at least $5 million. So now for the moment you've been waiting for, number 1. Bowman Chrome Draft Prospects Mike Trout Super Refractor 1 of 1 signed rookie card. Yet another golden auction sale which ended on August 23rd, 2020 for a record-shattering price tag of $3.96 million. Now, the seller of this card is the same seller of number 5 on this list, Vegas Dave. So, the story goes that Vegas Dave comes back into the sports collecting hobby in 2018, and he sees this card sitting idly on eBay with a buy it now price of $500,000 from a guy in Taiwan. After a couple of back and forths, he finally gets to buy this card for $400,000. Now, as soon as he purchases this card, he goes on a buying spree, buying out every single Mike Trout refractors he could find, ending up with 1 red refractor, which is 1 of 5, 8 orange refractors out of 25, on top of this superfractor. So, the sequence of events goes, he buys the superfractor, then he buys the red refractor and 8 orange refractors, and then the red refractor sells at auction for $900,000, it automatically secured at least a minimum of $1 million for the superfractor, which was actually the opening bid. I mean, this auction blew everybody's expectation, even beating out the Holy Grail Honus Wagner, and ended at a record-shattering $3.9 million. I mean, I gotta give credit where credit is due. And Vegas Dave's sales and marketing shattered every record in the book. So, if you watch this video and you're feeling a little belittled, like I am, you know, with my Vladimir Guerrero base rookies, it's all good because there's always going to be new rookies that are being opened up right now that are just as rare as these superfractors. So, buy some packs, open them up. Hey, join one of our breaks. You never know. This is Rob from Filth Bomb Breaks, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Peace out, bro tinies. Make it a filthy one.